Aaron Rodgers, the reigning MVP, is going to come back, and they're ready to win a Super Bowl. Of course they talk about it. I'm not buying that part. But the real thrust of what he's saying, Davante Adams is saying this. I support Aaron Rodgers as a man, as my friend, right? As a colleague. Go do what's best for him. Of course, I hope he comes back here because he's great, and we want to win. Now, if he doesn't, that's out of my control. I got to put my head down and be the best I can be. Guys, if Jordan Love comes in and he's sailing passes over his head and he's missing them, and Davante Adams starts getting frustrated, and you go back to Davante Adams halfway through the season because Aaron Rodgers isn't there, and he gives you this same answer, well, no, I'm fine. Then I'll call BS, right? But that hasn't happened yet. At this moment, he's telling you the truth that he can tell you. I am buying.
You know, Marcus Spears, you know, here's the thing that gets on my nerve about guys that like yourself. Because you see, like I tell you, the dangerous part about going up against me, Marcus Spears, is that I watch you because I enjoy you on television. You give exceptional analysis. You're very knowledgeable about the game of football. But you got to remember, you're talking to a brother that specializes in remembering quotes, my brother. And you got to also remember that I pay attention to personalities. And the fact of the matter is that Marcus Spears was a team player. Now, you got contaminated with your 8 years in Dallas. I get all of that. You got contaminated, had to be subjected to that nonsense, being a member of the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, you had to do that, right? But here's the thing. You know, Marcus Spears, if I remember correctly, he loved being in Dallas. It wasn't just the weather. It wasn't just the fact that it was in Texas. It was no state income taxes. He had an owner in Jerry Jones he liked a lot. He had a dude there, treated brothers with respect. You understand what I'm saying? Put you in the best positions to succeed, at least in his mind's eye. I'm talking about in terms of how y'all were treated. A la carte treatment, you know, being a cowboy, you understand? The star on the helmet, the $1 billion playpen, all of that other stuff. You living a life. You living a life. Oh, by the way, when you departed from Dallas, your last year in the NFL, who did you play for? I think it was the Baltimore Ravens. Another guy, John Harbaugh, straight up dude, very well respected organization. Wasn't Ozzie Newsome still there? I believe he was, okay? Absolutely. And we all know what an elite executive the great Ozzie Newsome was throughout his illustrious NFL career as a GM. So what I'm saying to you is this. If Marcus Spears was playing in an organization where you were treated like trash, you were disrespected, you were disregarded, you were literally told to shut up, go play, we run the organization, when you the face of the franchise, and you carried the franchise on your shoulders for the better part of a decade, when the only thing known outside of you in Green Bay was cheese and Clay Matthews' hairdo. That's it. Other than that, nothing else mattered. Other than that, other than those two things, other than you, the only two things that mattered in Green Bay was cheese and Clay Matthews' hairdo. Him giving Troy Polamalu a run for his money with all those damn hair commercials. That's about it. And you were treated like that, you would lose your damn mind. So for you to sit here on national treating you the way Green Bay treated Aaron Rodgers. That's what this is about. Let's stop acting like we don't know it and stop acting like it's about football. It's not.
So Green Bay not drafting a wide receiver and drafting Jordan Love is the disrespect that you talking about? Is that what you're talking about, Stephen A?
I'm talking about the way Mark Murphy, Ted Thompson, then Brian Gutekunst, and Matt LaFleur treated. Matt LaFleur, when he took the ball out of his hands on fourth down, do you remember what he said? Oh, I didn't even think about talking about him. I didn't even think of talking to him about it. I don't know why. I didn't think about it. He thought he was playing with 4 downs, not 3. Gutekunst making moves, doesn't even give him the courtesy of a phone call. Ted Thompson, Mark Murphy, you said you talked about him.
Can you and I have an intelligent conversation and say 2 things can be true? Can 2 things be true? All right?
Yes.
Can it be true that what Aaron Rodgers is going through right now with the Green Bay Packers is affecting his teammates? Can that be true? Is it far-fetched to think that the guys in that locker room and the guys that are getting ready to play in this season that's not an Aaron Rodgers situation are going through things because Aaron Rodgers may not be there? I'm directly impacted by great players around me, helping me prolong my career. Okay? That's an impact. Playing alongside of DeMarcus Ware helped me prolong my career. Having guys like Tony Romo and Jason Witten and T.O. and all of those guys having success turned into team success, which ultimately turns into individual success. Okay, you still got to handle your business. You still got to do your job. But all of those factors matter when we talking about being on the field. I wasn't talking about Mark Murphy or Brian Gutekunst. We all agree that Green Bay could have made better decisions. It was dumb for Mark Murphy to say that Ted Thompson talked about Aaron Rodgers being a complicated fellow. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is his teammate, Davante Adams, saying this does not affect us. This is something that's going to get figured out when Aaron Rodgers returns. He don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to return. That's why he alluded to it being confusing, okay? But all of the cry me a river about all of the things that's been done to Aaron Rodgers, there's also another side to it. And it can be true as well. That's my point.
Well, that's where you lose me. That last part is where you lose me, because the reality is that if this man carried the organization on his damn shoulders and he was treated in the fashion that I've alluded to, because I'm telling you, that's how he was treated, that matters. And also this, Marcus, if I sit up there, right, and I'm the star, I'm the franchise, right, and you and I both know as teammates, I'm not happy. I'm on my way out of here, yo. Listen, after this season's up, I'm out. I ain't coming back to this. Now, I ain't going to let the world know. I'm not going to let the world know, but I'm telling you, you know what? Davante Adams and Valdez Scantling and all of these brothers, I'm quite sure what Aaron Rodgers is feeling is not new to them. It's not foreign to them. So my point is that his obligation to them has been fulfilled. I let you know where I stand. I let you know how I feel. I let you know exactly what the hell I'm going to do. I did it privately. Now it's become public because I've told Green Bay, I don't want to come back. I want to get traded up out of here. But they weren't surprised when Aaron Rodgers said that. So if he showed them that level of respect, he don't owe them anything.
I don't know what
so what the hell is he confused about then?
I don't know what y'all are arguing about. I think everyone agrees that Aaron Rodgers has been disrespected, that his situation's affecting his team. Mm-hmm. And the question about Davante Adams is, are you buying it or selling it? And do you believe him or not? And what I'm saying is, athletes have to lie sometimes about the situation. Of course they talk about it. It's not like no one's talking about it. But Davante Adams answered the question perfectly. Supported his quarterback. Said he has got to keep his head down and work no matter what, basically, right? Hopes the quarterback will be back. But what's he supposed to do if Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back? Say, I'm not going to play with Jordan Love? He was as honest as he could be under the circumstances. I'm buying what he said. You could read it clearly and see where the BS is.
And he's still confused. And he's still confused. He's still confused about what's going on because he said it.
All right. We'll leave it on that note. Well, we're all confused because we don't know what's going to happen. When we come back here on First Take, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs made their second straight Super Bowl last season, but one of our guys says not finishing the job meant last season was a failure. Okay. Plus, DeAndre Ayton's game-winning dunk left Stephen A. and Will Bond, wait for it, speechless. That is so good. What's his confidence now heading into Game 3?
He is going to speak.
That's the point of all this, because that ain't happening. No, they're not the champs.
I get bold too. If you put $1 billion in my pocket, I tell you I get real bold.